Hello, all you wonderful people out there, and welcome back to my media museum. Today I thought it'd be fun to do a quick video on the game Genie. And you can see, hello, that I have my original game Genie here that I bought back in the day. Now, a lot of my friends at the time that this came out considered this cheating, but I figured that anything that made the game more fun was worth it. And a lot of games that didn't have continues, and this would give you unlimited continues sometimes, or unlimited lives, and that's what I really bought it for. You'd put your cartridge into this end, and then slide this in into the Nintendo, if you've never seen one of these before. But I not only have my original manual for it, which gave you a whole bunch of codes to do all kinds of different things. If you don't know the story of this, it's interesting to look into it. Galoob came out with this, and Nintendo immediately sued them. So it was around for a few years, but not forever. I'm not going to flip through every page of the book. It's just got a whole bunch of codes for different games that you know, it was already made to work with. But they came out with these updates as well, and I have all the updates because there was only 9 of them. They had 4 issues in Volume 1, 4 issues in Volume 2, and a Volume 3 that only had 1 issue. And if there was another one, then I got robbed, because I subscribed from day 1, and they sent me a rebate check for the delivered issues. But you might find some of this interesting to read through. But I'm not going to show every page of these. In fact, I expected this to just be a real quick, down and dirty video, basically showing off the game Genie and talking about it just a little bit. I'm not going to try and document this in a lot of detail. It's interesting that, they gave you some write-ups about the games and talked about some of the games. Before giving you codes, this was an update, so these codes were not in the original booklet. And it gives you a game and just individual codes for them, like The Simpsons, Bart versus Space Mutants, and then the Battletoads was an update, Dr. Mario, Marble Madness, and Star Tropics. Those were the updates on the first set, and you'll see that they had the different logos on the backs of these. Okay, this one didn't have one at all down here. Then the second issue, they came up with this one. And we'll show you the third one when we get to it. But this is Volume 1, Number 2. 15 games added in this edition. And there's some good ones there for sure. Definitely some stuff that I played. And we've got the Ask the Genie page with questions and answers. Haven't read these in years. Haven't even thought about this much. But when I was doing my Atari videos, I came across the game Genie, and then when I was looking through some of my cards, I came up with these books. So there you had Dragon Warrior 2 and Dragon's Lair. They were all covered on the front, so I'm not going to go through all this again. But this video is going to probably have pretty limited interest. There's going to be a few people that are big Nintendo fans that might find this interesting. But the majority of people aren't going to care, so I don't think this video is going to get a lot of interest, but I wanted to do it anyways, just for the fun of documenting it. You can see number 3 here, they added a bunch of games. Got a whole bunch of codes. And this is where, okay, we've got a different one again here, okay. So it got smaller. I guess there was 4 different ways they logoed that, Codemasters. Yeah, not really important, but it's something to point out. It's something different. And all of these are pretty much in the condition that I received them in the mail. This one got a little bit of abuse along the way before it got to me. Oh, and then the code clinic, so that looks like they got rid of the Ask the Genie by the time they got to the 4th booklet. Yeah. An expert eye giving you some tips on some games, talking about some games and codes and why they worked and why they didn't. Oh no, here's Ask the Genie. They just moved it from the front inside cover to page 4. Like I said, I don't want to get too carried away here with this. If there's a lot of interest, I get a lot of feedback. People really want to see these in detail. I could document them better than I'm doing here. Code update order form. Get the latest code book. Yeah. There's some prices there. I don't think it's going to do you any good now. And volume 2. Number 1. Here's the games that were in it. And then we got Code Clinic and no Ask the Genie. Ask the Genie is gone at this point. So, moving on to volume 2, number 2. Basically think I'm just going to show you the covers here so you can see the different volumes and what games we're giving codes. I like this. This could be your last issue, but no, I never came anywhere near hitting the last issue. Game Genie code updates worth waiting for. Yeah, you say so, guys. I never used it a lot. I did use it mostly for games like Akiri Warriors, where I could, get unlimited lives, so you could play and get to levels that you'd never seen before. Because I'm telling you, some games like Akiri Warriors in particular were especially hard. So you spend all this money and you get this game, and even on the easy level, you can't get through the game, or can only get into a few levels. It's very frustrating. I understand they want the games to be challenging. You didn't want them to be too easy. This is the last one, by the way, and you'll notice it changed dramatically. It's kind of just one color now, purple on white. But this was the last one that I ever received. And yeah, really not a lot more we want to show you here. That pretty much covers it. Just like I said, if there's a lot of interest and you guys really want to see, I will document it better than what I did here. This was just so people can see them. Have a great day. See you next time.